After 3 years of travelling full-time around Australia, we are excited to announce Season 7, the ultimate off-grid lap of Oz.
Yes, that's right. Every week we will be sharing our favourite off-grid campgrounds, off-grid tips and tricks, including energy-saving ideas, remote communications, cost-saving ideas, money-making ideas, outdoor cooking ideas.
Plus an exciting new segment where we will be interviewing other happy campers to not only share their experiences, but some of their know-how as well. Plus new off-grid product reviews, experiences, destinations, and everything that happens in between.
Now we're getting the van ready to start at the top of Queensland, one awesome year around this country. We invite you to join us.
Now there's a hell of a lot for us to learn about this off-grid lifestyle, so there will be plenty to share and some pretty exciting adventures ahead.
Episode 1, Season 7 starts Sunday the 9th of October.
Let's do it.
Welcome to episode 154 of our Family Travel Australia series. This week we have a last minute change of plans due to rising floodwaters in Outback, Queensland. We say goodbye to Quilpie and backtrack through Charleville to the tiny town of Wyandra. Jasper and I cook up a delicious yet slightly burnt soldier's fruitcake on the Weber before we make our way to our new favourite off-grid campground for endless artesian hot baths and an infinity of stars. If you like the episode, please give us a thumbs up, and if you love our channel, make sure you've subscribed. Grab a drink, let's do it.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning, Jasperini.
Morning.
How are you today, mate?
I'm good.
High and dry. Yeah, where we're about to head though has been absolutely smashed by rain. In fact, much of this kind of lower southwest corner is flooded.
Yeah, crazy. Really unseasonal. Amazing, though. I mean, they certainly need the rain out here with the upcoming spring and summer season ahead. So it's awesome to see all of the green everywhere that you just would never seen.
It is a carpet of green. It's quite remarkable. All right, we're saying goodbye to Quilpie. We're meant to be heading to Thargomindah. The road was closed the other day. Well, the road's even further beyond that now. They're all closed. So the good old natural sciences loop is going to become the natural sciences arc.
Yes.
Double back.
Yes. Well, look, it just gives us reason to come back out here again and actually get around and do the entire loop when we can.
All right. Got to stay safe, though.
Yep.
If it's flooded, forget it.
Yeah, good advice.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to head back through Charleville, which we absolutely love, but really just for a quick supply stop. They've got two IGAs there.
Yep.
One right in downtown, as they call it, and then a much larger one, which is the one that we're going to go to, just on the outskirts of town, on the train tracks. just there.
Awesome.
And then we're going to kick on to Wyandra.
Yeah.
Got that right?
I think that's how you pronounce it. Let us know.
It's a good 320 clicks, which is a really solid drive day, and it's not too much. So we're going to be happy about doing that. I think just enough, Jasper. We're setting off. G'day, mate. Setting off a little bit early, which is good.
Yeah, and we'll do a night or two there, again, depending on what the conditions are like when we get there, because it's right on the river as well. So we'll just have to see.
It is a little bit of a bummer, actually. A lot of these free camp areas, or donation camps as they're starting to get called, are in those really picturesque riverside, creekside locations that, so far from what we've seen, have been closed, and that's just because they're flooded.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll play it by ear.
All part of the adventure, hey?
It is. All right, we're good to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's leave these flies behind, okay?
Do I look different today?
You do look different today. I wish I looked different today, to be honest. The flies are out in force. We are at Wyandra. We're about halfway between Charleville and Cunnamulla at a great little off-grid donation campground. Before we came back through Charleville, actually, we called the Cunnamulla Visitor Centre, and I spoke to the girls down there just to get a rundown on the road conditions, because there'd been so much rain and a lot of the roads out here have been closed. So they let us know that the road was opened. It was actually under the caution banner because there was still a little bit of water in some of the low-lying areas on the roads, but nothing too dramatic. We were easily able to drive through with the 79 and the caravan in tow. So we've come down here. We've actually decided to stay a couple of nights here in Wyandra. Now, there is another quirky little caravan park just down the road. I'm pretty sure it's $20 a night down there for full hookups. And we're thinking we'll give that a go next time we come through, you know, a good way to support the locals. This is also a by donation camp, and the monies go to, I guess, the upkeep of the camp kitchen. They also have bathroom facilities here. At this point in time, the showers are only cold, but they're working on getting the hot water showers back, which I'm sure would be much appreciated.
Ooh, I can't wait.
It's a great big, I guess, oval. I think it maybe was a old cricket ground at some point. There looks to be like an old cricket pitch, but plenty of space for rigs of all different sizes to be able to pull in. You can also camp here in your tent as well. So we're about to pop our donation money in the tin behind us, aren't we?
And the cool thing is, we actually discovered that in that pile, it may sound weird, but
Oh, yeah. What is it?
it's a donation coin.
A donation dollar. Well, there you go. It actually says donation dollar, give to help others. So that's exactly what we are going to do here in Wyandra. Tomorrow, we're excited because we're going to head to Charlotte Plains, which is a station stay. It really is, I guess, one of the jewels out here. They do have a hot artesian bore on the property, which I'm really looking forward to, and it looks fantastic. So we'll do a couple of nights off-grid down there as well before more of the rain comes. All right, let's make our donation.
Okay, I'll get the
Got your
donation dollar. I'll get the mini one. I think I'll do the donation dollar first.
All right.
Yep.
Come on.
Ah, there's too many coins.
Do you need a hand?
Yep. No. Okay.
Can you reach?
Okay. First donation dollar. I should show you that. Here it is. She's going in.
Good job.
Last one.
Good job. Well done.
Woo-hoo. Ooh, so excited.
Yeah, what are we doing?
We're making a soldier's fruitcake.
We are making a soldier's fruitcake. Now, when we visited the World War II secret base in Charleville, which, by the way, was an awesome tour, and you should check that out if you haven't already seen that in one of our previous episodes, we saw the recipe for this soldier's fruitcake up on the wall, and it really intrigued us to look into this story. And it's an incredible Australian story from World War I and World War II, when we had men and women on the front line around the world, and their families at home would make them these little fruit cakes that they were able to send in the tin. It's called a willow tin, and they'd bundle it all up in calico and send it through the post to the soldiers out there as a way of reconnecting them to home, and I suppose letting them know that they're not forgotten and how loved they are. And being a mum and having a boy, it really connected with me, and it's a story I think that shouldn't be forgotten, and it's also a story about family traditions. So we thought we'd give it a go.
Woohoo!
Yeah. It'll be fun to get in the kitchen together. Paul's on an edit day today, so we've got a bit of time to kill. Which is good, because it's going to take about 3 to 4 hours to cook on the Weber. We don't have an oven in the van, so we will be doing this outside on the Weber. But first of all, we've got to get all of our ingredients sorted into our tin, which we picked up at the op shop, which is awesome because we don't have a cake tin on board with us normally. Should we get started?
Yeah!
Alrighty, let's do it. Now we're going to use the Thermomix to cream up our butter and sugar, and we're off grid, which is so awesome that we can use the Thermi when we are not connected to mains. And actually check out that beautiful view. How good is that? So we'll be able to sit out there later with a cup of tea and a Milo, Jasper.
It looks so good, and I love Milo.
And enjoy our fruitcake. And through the magic of editing, Paul will show you how we pull it all together, and we'll get it on the Weber and get it cooking.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it!
much sugar.
Bye-bye, butter! I can't wait till the cake's ready.
Let's just have a look and see what.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye. Now 3 or 4 hours and she'll be done.
It is so heavy. It's crazy. It's like putting a brick on. All right.
And what heat have you got it on there, Katie?
Got it on just a low heat, like a medium to a low heat, because it's going to be in there for so long. I don't want it to be too hot and I don't want the bottom to burn. So moment of truth, Jasper.
Moment of truth.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see.
It looks good. A little bit well done on the edges, but hey.
It's perfect.
I think the edges are good and the middle's good.
I think
It's
so.
good.
It smells amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it tastes as good,
Oh my
mate.
gosh, I know. Well, my mum said fruit cake lasts forever. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be eating fruit cake forever based on how heavy and
Come on.
huge this is.
All right, let's cut it.
Hi, Ames.
Hi, Eames.
Hi.
Alrighty, now we've got to just get it out of the tin. Maybe a little well done down there. Time for a tea and a piece of fruit cake.
And time for Milo. This really is what we get to see what's in the inside.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait. Feel good?
It does feel good. Might be a bit moist, but that's probably a good thing considering the outside is, how do you say, a little
Burnt?
well done.
A little well done. Yeah, fair enough.
A little well burnt.
Yeah. Very well done, Katie.
I don't know.
It's not the best thing to say when you're talking about a cake.
Take a chunk out of it and we'll see how it looks, eh? Yeah. I like it. Usually a compliment, not when you're baking.
Mm.
Added crunch, that's what I say, Jasper.
Added crunch,
Here
yeah.
we go. Oh, wow.
That looks good.
Wow.
Wowzers. I didn't expect it to turn out that well.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Ah, the innocence of youth.
Smells yummy. Just got to get rid of that bottom layer.
Yeah, should be right. Let's do it. Okay, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Paulie requested double dollop cream, but we don't have any, sorry. Sorry,
Terrible
doll.
news.
So we've gone with butter, but butter makes everything better, right? Quick note on the cooking. It did take about 3 hours, but we had to turn the Weber on and off. So we set a timer every 15 minutes. We had it on the lowest possible heat because we discovered really early on in the cooking process that it was going to burn if we didn't mediate that heat quickly. So we set a timer, and every 15 minutes I would come out and flick the Weber off for 15 minutes, just leave the lid closed, leave that heat in there, and then come back out and turn it back on a low heat for another 15 minutes. We did that for 3 hours. The bottom did burn, and the outsides are probably darker than I would like them to be.
Look at that.
But I think once I cut that outside crusty edge off and that thin layer of bottom burntness, we should be sweet.
Let's taste it.
Not bad for a first try. Verdict?
It is delicious.
Oh, good.
It's sweet, which is great, but not too sweet.
Yeah.
It's very moist,
Yeah,
which
how
is
good's
awesome. And there's no burnt taste. I really think it was only the bottom. Even the edges are golden. I'll use that word. This is delicious. You have to give this a go.
Oh, thanks, doll.
If you're watching and you're thinking, I don't know if I could do that, simple. Especially when you're just eating it at the end. It's really easy. All of the details for the recipe, of course, on our website with all of our other Weber recipes, thefeelgoodfamily.com. You will love this. Give it a go.
And how good's that?
It's delicious.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You should be. I think you should. You're very impressed with yourself. Both of you. You too, Jasper.
It's good.
Good boy.
My stress coming through.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Jasper. How you feeling today, buddy?
I'm good.
Excellent. Where are we headed, do you know?
No.
No idea. Neither do I. Let's hope Mum's got a plan.
We have a plan.
Yes, we're going to Cunnamulla fella. We're actually not going to stop in Cunnamulla other than to grab some quick groceries and get our tanks filled with water because we know this is going to require a lot more time. It looks fantastic. Great stories and something in store in a little while is coming up on Cunnamulla. So we're just going to leave that for now. We are headed to the famous Charlotte Plains. Wow.
I'm very excited about this, actually. It looks fantastic as far as the station stay goes, of course, on the great Artesian Basin.
It's not the OK Artesian Basin.
No,
it's the
so it
great.
looks really good. They have had a bucket load of rain out here over the last few weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. They have one access road opened currently. We're hoping that we don't get any more rain on our parade.
Yeah, let's hope that we actually can get there. We have had to change plans quite a bit. The road then from there even to St. George is cut as well. So we're going to be doing some detouring over this next week, I think.
Yeah, we will.
That's
and
right.
I mean, it's amazing. They need all the rain that they can get out in these parts. And it's so cool to see the amount of green everywhere.
Green, vibrant green.
Yes,
Amazing.
but it has obviously meant that we've changed our plans. But that's also inspired us to create a new plan. Paul kind of, he alluded to it earlier. We have something big coming up that we kind of decided to do off the back of not being able to get around and do this loop. So stay tuned for that.
And let's hope we can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Jasper's just really keen to get the iPad back on here, mate.
Yeah.
I can see it.
100 Ks to Cunnamulla.
Easy trip. All right, let's do it. drinking water, Cunnamulla. The Visitor Information Centre is actually just to our left, but you can't actually access the car park at the moment, which is where you need to drive through to get water from there. So we pulled around to this park next door. Boom, found the perfect sign we need. So we're going to fill up our tanks because we can't get water when we get to Charlotte Plains. But perfect, beautiful spot. The town's got a couple of great looking pubs, awesome playground. So we'll hang out here for about 15-20 minutes. Katie's going to run into the IGA, get a few supplies for the week, and we should be on our way.
I've already started the pressure. It's all good.
There you go, look at that.
I sorted out 2 kinks.
Oh, good.
I didn't check up there though, so...
I think it's all right up there. Well done.
I think I'll go and have a check.
Okay, you better. Busy kid. That's all you got to do. Give them jobs.
All good.
That was a good skip, man.
You are a good boy. Oh, yeah. Hey, monkey man. How you going up there?
Right next to where you fill the tank,
Yeah.
the kids would say, "Can I please go on that playground?" So I asked Mum.
And I say no.
No, and the parents say yes. Because it's an actual awesome playground and I'm challenging Mum. Come on, you're supposed to do it,
That
Mum.
one was a bit too scary for me.
Okay, then do this. Oh.
Charlotte Plains. How is this for a location? We have absolutely loved our time here. This is a uniquely Australian outback experience, a naturally heated, hot artesian water park like nothing we have ever experienced.
Yeah, it's so true. It is such a stunning privately owned property. In fact, it's a working sheep station with over 3,000 head of sheep. They also have a shearer's quarters on the station that you can come and stay in if you're not coming with your own rig or your own tent or swag. And then, of course, they've got this brilliant borehead campsite area. It's such a unique escape. Truly, every member of the family will love it here.
Absolutely. All right, we actually had to take the wet weather road.
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it? A bit slip sliding. Checking out the off-road capabilities of the rig. Fantastic. And when we arrived, wow, what a reward. We took the opportunity to actually head a little further downstream on our first night camping to a really secluded area of the watercourse. What we loved about this was that you felt like you were the only ones here.
Yeah, and they've done such a fantastic job really bringing the artesian waters to everybody. So scattered along the whole watercourse are the old baths that you can fill and sit in and have the most amazing outdoor bath experience. Okay, I have a rare moment to myself. I'm going to take full advantage of it. The boys have just headed up to the Borehead to spend a little bit of time with a family we met at the Wyandra campground. They've been here the last couple of nights and they've got a couple of kids that Jasper hit it off with. So they've gone up for a play before they move on with their travels. I am going to get myself into a bath, which is just awesome because personal time, me time, is pretty rare when you're on the road full time with your family. So I'm going to get into it. All right, let's go.
Now, open fire pits are welcomed. You do have to bring your own wood. Although Jasper and I, we went out scouting and there is actually plenty of wood across this open outback landscape. Now, there are some powered sites available. They are a fair way away from the main bore water area, but isn't that great? There are options here for everyone. They are currently installing some brand new amenities which will make this even more appealing to those who aren't self-sufficient. But for us camping off-grid in this open blue sunshiny skies, I tell you what, the batteries are fully charged before lunchtime, so we are absolutely loving this experience.
Now, with so much space for off-grid camping, it is a pick-your-own-site, first-in, best-dressed kind of scenario. So after our first night, we had the opportunity to move sites and get ourselves right up next to the main drain where that beautiful hot artesian water actually comes up from underground. And boy, that made for some sensational footage, from the spectacular sunset to the sunrise and of course those epic stars at night. This place certainly is a photographer's dream.
Now, there's plenty to do for the kids with lots of different area for you to bathe in. And as you move down the watercourse, as you said, Katie, it does get cooler. The temperature starts to decrease, which means that you can spend longer, which is awesome. At the head here, it's coming up at 42 degrees Celsius, which I can say is super hot the first time you hop in it. But wow, talk about a relaxing and soothing experience.
And the kids absolutely love it. I mean, the hardest part for us was getting Jasper out of the water.
Yes. He's made loads of friends too, which is really great. And at the moment, being in Outback Queensland, we've crisscrossed with a couple of other families. So as we've moved along and then a couple of days you run into them again, you really see the kids start to build some pretty cool relationships, which is really wonderful. Now, aside from this fabulous water park, there are other activities for the kids as well, including farm tours. There's all of the farm animal feeding, and there is a plethora of wildlife. This landscape is so expansive. It is just that perfect outback, epic open spaces. What a great place to come, switch off. And so if you can come for at least 3 days, 3 nights, that would be our recommendation.
Yes, fantastic. And what is great is that it really is a safe environment.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the kids. They will spend endless hours playing in and around the water. So you can really just kick back and relax.
I think for us, the highlight was this morning. Picture perfect, blue sky day, sunrise. We got up at 5 a.m, set the time-lapse cameras up, kicked back in one of the multiple baths that are along the watercourse and just took in that breathtaking sunrise. Jasper was snoozing, as parents, this is a very rare moment. But you know what? It is one of those times, one of those memories that will keep us coming back here for years to come.
Now, a new offer they have on site is their private bathing experience that you can book for an hour or more or the whole day, depending on what you would like to do. And that looks fantastic. And again, just gives you that little bit of an exclusive experience away from all of the other campers.
I think we'll definitely sign up and book ourselves in for that. You do need to book that experience. Now, the hot tip really for us is to try and come outside of school holidays. From what we've heard and what we've read online from other travellers is that this place is absolutely bursting at the seams with those artesian adventure seekers. So if you can come on the shoulder or outside of school holidays, that would be the way to do it.
Yeah, look, and another really great tip is to be aware of the weather. We have had so much unseasonal rain out here in southwest Queensland, and Charlotte Plains do close their roads due to the very nature of this environment after a lot of rain. So keep abreast of that. Check their Facebook page. They're really great at updating their road opening and closures.
All right, great advice. Now, their catchphrase here is a great place to stay and forget the everyday.
That perfectly sums up this incredible experience.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share our channel. And if you'd like more information on full-time RV travel and living, visit our website, thefeelgoodfamily.com. There you'll find loads of free resources, our weekly podcast, caravan cooking recipes, our monthly Go RV magazine articles and much more. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself and your family and happy trails.
That seems so rebellious, it's falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the fold, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
There goes, there's going to be one killing my shot.
I can't wait for my Milo.
Mate,
My mama.
Milo,
Mama.
It's like the best thing when you're a kid, isn't it? Do you know what my brothers and sisters used to do?
Yeah.
We used to put a teaspoon of dry Milo in our mouth and then see who could make the other person laugh.
Oh, that's evil.
Yep. And then when my mum and dad would come in, we were getting a serious smack. That's when you used to be allowed to smack kids, obviously.
Wow. What do you think? Do you need a smack?
Yep. It's happened. I succumbed. It just got too much. I don't know whether I'm just very attractive to flies or what the issue is, but they just will not leave me alone. I mean, everyone's complaining about flies, but it's almost like they've all had a get-together and said, that guy over there. And before you comment and say the guy needs a shower, he needs a bath, or it's something he's eating or not eating, I don't really know. But if you actually do have a legitimate suggestion for me, I would love to hear it. If you don't, keep it to yourself. All right. But I tell you what, at least the view's good, even though now it's a little bit, what's the right word? Meshed.